gotta crawl before you walk. But yeah, you know.
Let me ask you guys a question as providers and protectors, as men. Is your job to make sure a woman can buy eyelashes and fingernails and weave? Is that a top priority for you guys?
Never.
It shouldn't
never will be.
Shouldn't be, you know. I personally would try to and have been gravitating towards women that's not their deal typically.
Not their focus, you know, not what they they need. So that.
I don't have to deal with that question because they're not really interested in that. The ones that I gravitate towards typically.
Creed, there are women that think that you should be paying for their hairdos and their fingernails as a part of being with them. This superficiality is part of you taking them in as a wife or a woman. You didn't know that?
I've been hearing that. I mean, I feel like this, and just to keep it a buck, like, would the average man in the perfect world love to do all of these things? Of course he would. Of course, if that's their woman, you know, if that's who they want to be, would not know. No. Listen.
Let them talk. Let them talk.
Not like some little dip off shit, but like, yo, woman, you know, like if you had the resources to do that to where it wouldn't be an issue, of course you would if you could do that. But if they choose a man who they got a regular type situation the same as them, then, you know, you kind of know that that's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with to a degree. You know, not to, you know, sound like an asshole, but you choose what you choose. Like, if you want that type of person that you feel like gonna handle all that stuff, that comes with pros and cons too. So everything comes with its pros and cons. That person is gonna feel like they can do whatever, more so than the person who not putting up all of that extra stuff. So, you know, what do you want to deal with?
Does anyone else want to answer?
I'm out the game, man. I can't really.
My thing is, like, my question.
You went dark on a 6.
Hold on. My question then becomes, though, like, what is the baseline criteria that you enter the relationship providing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you actually coming into the relationship, you know what I'm saying, selling? Because women are selling you one thing, men are selling something else. And it's supposed to be an exchange. Women come in with these demands. You, as a man, there's this thinking. And I agree with it. Like, women control access to sex and reproduction. Men control access to marriage and relationships. So, like, she doesn't get a relationship with a man. She can't force a man to give up his time. She can't force a man to give her a relationship. She can't force a man to marry her. She can give ultimatums, but he's the gatekeeper of that, right? So, like, if you go into a relationship with a chick and you're, you know what I'm saying, really tricking off trying to impress her, you got to maintain that because that's what you led with. You know what I mean? So she's leading with her required list of things that you need to do to keep her around. You got all the game in the world to say, you know what? I'm good on that. Eyelashes and shit ain't my bag. Find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that any man should ever feel pressed or required to even provide those things. If he wants his woman to remain beautiful and maintain her physique and stuff like that, she has to put in the work to do that as well. Yeah, what good is buying eyelashes if she putting on 80, 90 pounds at a time?
Well, that's a whole nother conversation, to be honest.
If you're going into this relationship trying to make sure she look beautiful and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, paying for all of this external shit, and she's not trying to pay her penance for the things that you're actually providing, then it's almost like it's not even a fair trade. It's like, what you got a pet? She's your fucking pet? Or are you her pet?
Well, it's got to be looked at more so like you're doing something nice because you want to do that. But my thing is, going back to the whole root of it, for me personally, I'm not going to be choosing somebody who's going to be buying eyelashes and all type of fuck shit with the money that I would be wanting to give them anyway, but it will be something that they like, and that is something that is a part of whatever they want to do for their beauty regimen or not, or whatever they want to do. But obviously, when you get to a certain point with a person, then you want to just do nice things because you want to.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't be a requirement or a like
ultimatum or something
ultimatum
like that.
type thing. You should, if you're doing it because you want to do it, that's cool, and if not, maybe you gotta find what do they call it? The love languages. Some people's love language is not receiving gifts. Maybe you need to find that chick, because that's the one that's going.
You're using guy brain. You're using guy brain right now. You see what I'm saying? You're not thinking about it from a female's perspective. You're thinking about it logically. That you're making perfect sense to us. But I guarantee you, saying these things to a woman, she's gonna look at you like, "Oh, this is a cheap nigga." Or this nigga. You see what I'm saying? And that's not all women, because all men aren't the same either. But if we're talking about like just a logistical standpoint of like what's required to maintain a relationship. Again, you're the gatekeeper of who gets some of your time. You get to maintain, you get to allocate your time that way. You know what I'm saying? Your money, your resources, your time, all of that stuff, you're the gatekeeper to that. The difference is like nowadays, women have the opportunity to make their own money. Why the hell should that be your responsibility? If she loves eyelashes and lace front weaves and all this old stuff, I'm not gonna call it crazy because that's what they like. Men we like what we like, they like what they like. If I tell her, look, to be with me, I'm gonna need a new MPC, she gonna look at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? If I tell her I need new MIDI cables, you know what I'm saying, or I need new RCA cables and monitors and stuff like that, she gonna look at me like I'm crazy because that stuff don't mean nothing to her. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not with her because her eyelashes are like a fucking llama. You know what I'm saying? I'm with her for a different. But if that's what makes her feel beautiful, and she's got to be able to make her own money. We live in the 21st century, bro. Why are you out here asking me to provide your aesthetics? I'll help pay for some of your hair needs or whatever, but not all of that. I'll help. Yeah. I'm putting food in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? I'm providing a roof over your head.
And I think they don't understand that there are essentials that when we look for women, there are essential things that we're actually looking for. And buying eyelashes that look like curtains and shit like that is not.
I want the intangibles, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not out here just looking for a beautiful chick. I want the intangibles. I want her to be able to. I want all my inconveniences to go away. I want her to be able to I want her to think of me so much that I don't even feel no inconveniences, because that's the way I'm gonna treat her. You know what I'm saying? I want her, when she come in the crib, the garbage took out. Her, you know what I'm saying? The grass is cut. She ain't finna cut the goddamn grass. She ain't finna shovel the snow. Right. If I'm doing the heavy lifting, why are you asking me to do the eyelashes? Why do I need to get you a lace front? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is my logic, though. Again, I'm using
God. But that's God logic again. True.
Cause he threw me off.